All right, number 5 on the list, 10% of my disappointment goes to the quarterback, Kirk Cousins. You just had the best season of your career. You started to break all of the narratives. You were clutch. You weren't checked down, Charlie. And with the season on the line, and while no, you are not the biggest reason for this loss. In fact, you're like number 7 on the list for this loss. You are not absolved from that pass. I get it. There was pressure in your face, and you felt that maybe, you know, I think in his press conference, I saw a tweet earlier that he's like, hey, I felt the sack was coming in that. I couldn't wait any longer for KJ or JJ. That's all well and good. Throw the ball to JJ. Throw the ball to KJ. Don't throw the ball to Hawkinson behind the sticks. 10% of my disappointment goes to you. Number 4, head coach Kevin O'Connell. Talked earlier about that 3rd and 1 ridiculous pass. How many on the second to last drive passes behind the line of scrimmage when we went 3 and out after the Vikings defense finally got a stop? 15% of my disappointment goes to you. People will think that there should be a bigger chunk of the pie to the defense at number 3, who also gets 20%. But I'll tell you what, this defense is what it is. If your expectations for this defense were any higher than what you saw today, then I don't know what you were watching. We got away with crap all year. We played with fire all year. They had a horseshoe up their rear ends all year. And as I said last night and this morning, when they get turnovers, we win. When they don't, we don't. It's as simple as that. 20% of the defense. Old, decrepit. I believe it was Jade who called them the nursing home. 20% of the defense. 20% of the blame also goes to Ziggy and Mark Wilf. Why? Because you consistently want to just run it back and run it back and run it back. Newsflash to the Wilfs. We are Vikings fans. We are gluttons for punishment. If you take a year or two and we're just bad because, you know what, we have to reload, we're still going to show up and fill that stadium. Your pockets are still going to get lined. So if your objective here is to make sure we're always somewhat in it because you're afraid you're going to lose money, guess what? You're not. We've only been doing this for 60 years. We're going to be around. So don't be afraid to take a step back. Stop with the purple purgatory. And stop deciding, oh, no, we can't let ourselves go 3-13. Well, 3-14 now, because then we'll start losing our fan base. No, you won't. Biggest slice of the pie, there's 35% left. And if you didn't already know, then you're not really paying attention. The biggest chunk of the pie of disappointment goes to ourselves. Why? Because we should not even be disappointed. We should not be shocked. We should not be awestruck. We should have known this was coming. Why? Because we are Charlie Brown, and the Vikings are Lucy. Lucy's always going to put that football in front of Chuck Brown and say, you know what, Chuck, come up and kick this ball. I know I've done it 1,000 times where I've pulled the ball back and let you land on your behind, but I promise you, Chuck, I'm not going to do it again. I've already done it 1,000 times. It's not funny anymore. And we are Charlie Brown, believing Lucy wasn't going to pull the ball out from us, and we landed on our butts again. So if you are disappointed with Kirk Cousins, that's fine. KOC, that's fine. Defense, Wilfs, all well and good. But the people you should be most disappointed with is yourself for allowing yourselves to be put in this position to be disappointed. We all should have known. That's your pie chart of disappointment, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.